as a show, we love gangster movies. Obviously, The Godfather is one of our favorite movies. Sopranos, one of our favorite show ever. So just a shout out to those families for losing two icons in Tony Sirico and James.
Incredible how many different types of people those shows have affected, and how many fans are from kind of all walks of life. It's not just sort of one type of person who likes a gangster movie or likes The Sopranos. You get people from literally the entire tapestry of humanity, which speaks to the greatness of those particular pieces, obviously.
Do you
it
have
was
a
sad to
James
lose.
Caan or Tony Sirico story?
No stories. Obviously, that's the day that Bobby Thompson hit the home run in the World Series, was the day that Sonny Corleone died at the toll booth. You can hear that in the background playing at that scene, which I think is very cool. A little baseball shout there. But, I was with my dad over the weekend when the news passed of James Caan, and some of the radio shows were calling him for reaction and stuff. And we're just going through his career and just the versatility as an actor who didn't have traditional leading man like stature. He was a smaller guy, but could do all types of genres of film. And it's what kept him as a working actor, deep into the later years of his life. And a grinder. There's something, I saw a great quote about him about New York. And, I grew up in the city, lived out here for 15 and now back in New York. And you get like a sixth sense that's just from being a New Yorker. And you can leave, you can travel, you can live somewhere else. But I think he said something very James Caan. You know who to punch and who not to punch if you're from New York, right?
That's pretty good.
And I think that really rings true as I'm experiencing this transition in my own life. That New Yorker stays with you, and it stayed with him as an actor, I think, and all the stuff he did.
I thought it was interesting, too, to see there was an article about some of the films he passed on. And like everyone in those, they went on to win Best Actor. It was like, wow.
Yeah, that's got to really
incredible. Yeah, probably stings, but he also, it didn't seem like it really bothered him.
No, because there's another role around the corner. Yeah. And there is something about in Hollywood, if you truly believe that the role goes to the person who it was meant for, and you really live your life that way, it's the only way to kind of navigate that. Because otherwise, God, if every time I turned on the Ellen DeGeneres show and was like, I could have been the DJ, I'd pull my hair out.
El Tufo does that.
Actually,
I was gonna say TJ, you auditioned for that, right?
No, so did I. That's what I mean.
Like 15 years ago when she had I sent a tape in for that.
The guy from Meet the Parents did it or something.
Johnny Abraham.
James Caan passed
on
on Gene Hackman's role in French Connection. He passed on Jack's role in Cuckoo's Nest. Richard Dreyfuss in Close Encounters. He passed on Han Solo. It's just kind of crazy to think about all the parts that he.
But he did say yes to the coach in the program, so that's pretty sweet.
By the way, and arguably one of the greatest football movies ever.
I don't think there's any argument to one of the greatest football movies ever. Everyone will put it in that category.
And he's Elf. I mean, come on,
Elf. That was a role that's supposed to go to Gene Wilder. And so there you go. So that's the universe opening up a moment for him when it closed the door on another part in the past.